Good morning, students. In previous class, we discussed about real functions. Okay, what is the real function? Yesterday, in previous class, we discussed that a function f such that a to b is called the real function if a and b both are the subset of r, that is real number. Okay, then f is called the real function, and we solve some questions based on real functions. Okay, now we solve some questions based on real function. Let's see. Let's take a question. If f of x is equal to x minus a whole square into x minus b whole square. Okay, find f of a plus b. Okay, if f of x is defined by x minus a whole square into x minus b whole square, and you find the value of f of a plus b. Let's solve it. In previous class we solved that type of question, so in the same way we solve this question. Okay, since first of all you write, we have f of x is equal to x minus a whole square into x minus b whole square, and we find the value of a plus b, f of a plus b, so we replace x by a plus b. Okay, take equation number 1. Now we put x is equal to, we put x is equal to a plus b, x is equal to a plus b in equation first. We get, okay, let's see, f of a plus b is equal to, we replace x by a plus b, so we have a plus b minus a whole square, okay, into a plus b minus b whole square. Okay, so we have f of a plus b is equal to, here minus a plus a cancel to each other, here b cancel to each other, so we get b square into a square. Finally we have a square into b square. This is your answer. Okay, so this is very easy question. Okay, now we take some questions of NCERT. Okay, let's see. If this is your NCERT question, if y is equal to f of x and it is defined by ax minus b upon bx minus a. Okay, show that x is equal to f of y. Show that x is equal to f of y. Okay, now let's see, let's solve it. To prove x is equal to f of y na, so we take RHS. Okay, we take RHS as f of y, and according to given context, y is equal to ax minus b upon bx minus a, right here. So f of, we write ax minus b upon bx minus a, since y is equal to that. Okay, since y is equal to what, ax minus b upon bx minus a. So in this way we put y is equal to that. Now f of y is equal to the function f of x defined by ax minus b upon bx minus a. So we replace x by ax minus b upon bx minus a. We have a into, we replace x by ax minus b upon bx minus a na. So we put here a into, the value of x is that what, ax minus b upon bx minus a minus b. Okay, and in denominator b into x, so b into the value of x, if x replaced by that, now we have a minus a. Now we solve this value. Okay, here we take LCM 1 bx minus a, take in numerator we take LCM bx minus a. So we have a into ax minus b minus b into bx minus a. Okay, we take LCM bx minus a, so we left this upon, in denominator we take LCM bx minus a. So in this way we have b into ax minus b minus a into bx minus a. Okay, now here bx minus a cancel to each other. So we have f of y is equal to what, we multiply by a in ax minus b. So we have a square x minus ab minus b square x plus ab plus ab. Okay, plus ab. Now in denominator abx minus b square okay minus b square, now minus abx minus plus a square. Okay, now take, now see the numerator is equal to, here minus ab plus ab cancel to each other, and denominator plus abx minus abx cancel to each other. So we get what, a square x minus b square x upon, in denominator a square minus b square. Okay, so we have x is common in numerator, so we have what, a square minus b square upon, in denominator what, a square minus b square is left, a square minus b square, a square minus b square cancel to each other, so we get x. Thus x is equal to f of y. This is our result, hence proved. So proved na, which is our LHS, x is LHS na. So we have to show that x is equal to f of y, hence proof, hence proof. Okay, so dear students, you solve that type of questions in this way. So you solve all the questions of your NCERT exercise based on these topics. Okay, now we take some toughest questions based on same topic. Okay, let's see. Let's see the question. Your question is, if f of x is equal to x minus 1 upon x plus 1. Then show that first point f of 1 upon x is equal to minus f of x. Okay, and second one, f of minus 1 upon x is equal to minus 1 upon f of x. Okay, now let's solve it. First of all, we write given as given function which is defined by fx is equal to what? X minus 1 upon x plus 1. Take first question. We replace x by 1 upon x. Okay, we replace x by 1 by x. Then we get what? F of 1 by x is equal to 1 by x minus 1 upon 1 by x plus 1. So we take LCM. In numerator we take LCM x, so we get 1 minus x upon, in denominator we take LCM x, so here we get 1 plus x. X is x cancel out, so we have f of 1 minus x is equal to what? 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. Okay, now we have f of x minus x is equal to, we take minus common in numerator, then we get x minus 1 upon x plus 1. Since you know that from question f of x is given by x minus 1 upon x plus 1, so we have f of 1 upon x is equal to minus f of x. The value of f of x is that, so we have f of 1 upon x is equal to minus f of x. Hence proved that result. Okay, so dear students, we solve next point. We can prove next point in the same way. Let's see. Take second point. To prove f of minus 1 upon x is equal to minus 1 upon f of x. Minus 1 upon f of x. Okay, and since the function f of x is given by what? X minus 1 upon x plus 1, so we replace x by minus 1 by x. Okay, here we replace x by minus 1 by x. We get, okay, let's see, f of minus 1 by x is equal to, we replace x by minus 1 upon x, so we get minus 1 upon minus 1 by x plus 1. Okay, now take LCM x in numerator, so we get what? Minus x minus 1 in the numerator upon, and in the denominator we take x as the LCM, so we get minus 1 plus x. Okay, minus x cancel to each other, so we have f of minus 1 upon x is equal to, minus is common in the numerator, so we get x plus 1 upon in denominator x minus 1. Okay, now we can also write in this way 1 upon x minus 1 upon x plus 1, because when x plus 1 transfer that numerator, so we get this. So this function can be written in this form, and since we know that f of x is equal to what, x minus 1 upon x plus 1, so we have f of minus 1 upon x is equal to what, minus 1 upon fx, minus 1 upon f of x. Hence proved the second result. Hence proved. Hence proved. Okay, so it is clear. So dear students, you can solve all the questions of your NCERT exercise based on these topics. Now we discuss next topic, which is domain of a real function. Which is domain of a real function. Let's see. Now we discuss about the next topic, which is domain of a real function. Domain of a real function. Okay, let's see what is domain of a function. The domain of any function f of x. Let's see the domain of f of x, any function. The domain of function f of x is the set of all those real numbers, all those real numbers for which f of x is meaningful, Okay, this is very important concept of domain. The domain of any function f of x is the set of all those real numbers for which f of x is meaningful. यानी x की वो सारी पॉसिबल वैल्यूज जिस वैल्यूज पर f of x डिफाइंड हो, that is called its domain. Okay, suppose that for example a real function f of x described by the general formula f of x is equal to 3x minus 2 upon x square minus 1. Okay, a real function f of x described by the general formula f of x is equal to 3x minus 2 upon x square minus 1. Okay, assumes real values for all x belong real value except of, suppose that if we put in this function, if we put x is equal to plus 1 or minus 1, if we put in that function x is equal to plus minus 1, then we get what? Not defined na, denominator is 0, so we get not defined, not defined. So at x is equal to plus minus 1, this function is not meaningful, that is not defined. Okay, यानी कि at the x is equal to plus minus 1, the denominator of that becomes 0. So domain of f of x is the set of all real numbers na. So we can say that the domain of this function f of x is the set of all real numbers other than minus 1 or plus 1. Okay, because of by the definition of domain, the domain of f of x is the set of all those real numbers for which f of x is meaningful. And suppose that a real function f of x defined by the general formula that, then we observe that function this is meaningful only when x does not equal to plus minus 1. At the plus minus 1, the denominator of this function becomes 0, so which is not defined, na. So the domain of f of x here the domain of f of x is the set of all real numbers other than minus 1 and plus 1. That is, domain of given function is the set of all real number except of minus 1 and plus 1. This is the domain of that function. Okay, this is the concept of domain. Okay dear students, the simple concept of domain, the concept of domain is domain of any function f of x is the set of all those real numbers for which the given function is meaningful. Okay, we take an example, f of x is equal to 3x minus 2 upon x square minus 1. This function is meaningful only when the value of x does not equal to plus minus 1. At x is equal to plus minus 1, the denominator is the given function becomes 0 and the whole function is not defined. So it is not a meaningful na at x is equal to plus or minus 1. Yes, so by the concept of domain, the domain of the given function f of x is the set of all real numbers other than minus 1 and plus 1. So the domain of given function is the set of all real numbers other except of minus 1 and plus 1. Okay, so dear student, in this way we can find the domain of any real value functions. Let's see some more examples, some more question based on the domain. Okay, let's see next question. Find the domain of each of the following real valued functions. Okay, first one is f of x is equal to 1 upon x plus 2. Second one is equal to f of x is equal to 1 upon x minus 3. Okay, third one is equal to f of x is equal to 2x minus 3 upon x square minus 3x plus 2. Okay, let's see on the next page. Let's see the first question. First function is f of x is equal to x plus 2. We find the domain of that function, and we clearly f of x is defined. A domain of the f of x is the set of all real values for which the given function is meaningful. But when we put here, if we put x is equal to minus 2, then this function f of x tends to not define, because if we put x is equal to minus 2, then the given function is not defined, na? Denominator is 0, so it is equal to not defined. So, and we say that recently the domain of the real function is the set of all real number for which the given function is meaningful. So the required domain of a given function is the set of all real values except of minus 2. This is your answer, because of at x is equal to minus 2, that function is not a meaningful, that is not defined. So the given set the domain of the given function is r real value minus 2. Okay, same as take second question. Your second function is defined as f of x is equal to 1 upon x minus 1 upon x minus 3, x minus 1 upon x minus 3. Clearly at x is equal to 3, the given function is not defined, na? Because of when we put x is equal to 3, then the denominator is become 0, and so the given function tends to not define, infinity. So the domain of the given function is the set of all real values except of 3, so that is r real value except of 3. Here the domain of the given function is that. Okay, similarly we take third question. Your third question is f of x is equal to 2x minus 3 upon plus 2. Here on by factorization method, when we factorize the denominator, we get what? Let's see, x square minus 2x minus 6 plus 2. So we have x is common, x minus 2, here minus 1 is common, x minus 2. So 2x minus 3 upon x minus 2 and x minus 1. So if we put in the denominator x is equal to plus 1 and x is equal to plus 2. Okay, and for x is equal to 1 and 2, this function is not meaningful. So the domain of the given function here, the set of all real values other than except of 1 and 2. This is your domain. Here the domain of the given function is set of all real values except of 1 and 2. This is your answer. Because of in the denominator, when we put x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 2 plus 2, for both the values the given function is not defined. So the domain of the given function f of x is the set of all real values except of 1 and 2. Okay, so dear students, you solve all the questions of your NCERT exercise based on domain of real, to find the domain of a real functions. Okay, In next class we solve some questions based on domain. Okay, thank you.